What's going on, guys? Right here. So today I'm going to show you the installation of the K&N high flow air filter, and we're going to dabble with the Bazzaz ZFI fuel tuner and the self programmer. Alright guys, so first thing we're going to do here is take out these little Allen screws. Alright guys, so now what we're going to want to do is pop this cover off. So you don't even have to take the seat off, but what you're going to want to do is just kind of pop it off from the bottom here, and then there's going to be another one that you're just going to pop off, and voila. Alright, so this is your air box right here, and you can see we have one screw here, here, and here. Now in tinkering with this, one of these screws stripped out because Yamaha has terrible screws. So I stripped one of these out, but I have a solution. Now what I did is I took a pair of needle nose like vice grips, and all I do is I just pop it on here and give it a twist, and she spins right off. But I would definitely recommend using the screwdriver that came with your toolkit, or just finding a good screwdriver, because these screws are kind of funny. They really don't have good pockets for a screwdriver to sit in. But these are already kind of loose, so. Alright, so now this cover is going to just lay here like this. You just pop it off just like that, and it will reveal the stock air filter. Alright. Now I've had this air filter in for about a year, and it's not terribly dirty, to be honest. It's really not that bad, but we're gonna replace it anyway with the K&N high flow. So I got this filter from Sport Bike Track Gear, and I got this with a $23 discount from buying my exhaust. They do awesome discounts if you buy things from them. They'll say, you know, all right, well now you got a $25 credit, so they're awesome as far as offering discounts and credits. So I would highly recommend Sport Bike Track Gear for all your bike parts. Alright, so now we have the K&N high flow air filter, and what we're going to want to do, there's some arrows right here, so I believe those go in first, and so we're just going to slide it right in. And another reason why I think that goes in first is because it actually says K&N right out on the outside here. So it's got a little squishy around the edges to help seal. So I think we're good to go. Pop the cover back on. Then of course this stripped screw right here, twist on with your fingers, and then get the needle nose, give it a nice tug down twist. And there you have it. Put this tab in first over here, and then you're going to want to just get this lip under the seat, give it a pop, you're all set. Make a little small adjustments that you need. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's how to install the K&N filter. Now what I'm going to show you guys is the Bazzaz fuel tuner. Now, I already threw my own program on here. I didn't have enough time to, you know, make a video on that because it was a strange process, to be honest. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to fire up the computer and I'm going to show you pretty much what you do when you get the Bazzaz system. Because since we're putting a new high flow air filter on here, we're going to want to reprogram, you know, the programmer, because now it's letting more air in. So we're going to do this for Dale, and we'll catch you in the next scene. Okay guys, so now that we have our computer here, you're going to want to connect your cord into the computer, run it to the back of the ZFI unit, right back here. You're going to see a little port back here, and then you'll see the little red light is on, and now we're going to go over here. Oops, we're going to go to Z Mapper, and communicating with device, and you'll see the current map that I have uploaded in here. Actually, that's not my current map, I don't think. So now, okay. So this is the 2015 enhanced map. I believe this is what's going to come stock on the bike. Okay guys, just had a scary moment. I thought I lost my map, so this is the stock fuel map that will come on the stock unit. This is the enhanced map if you were just to throw it on and go. But you're going to go to self-mapping, and this is the map that I have for my self-mapping. Last time I did it before the air filter change. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit this little start button here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it for a little run, because now it's going to start the diagnostic on the bike, and it's going to check and see how it's running now with the new air filter. So we're going to take it for a little ride, plug it back in, and see how these numbers change. I'm going to put the picture of the with the stock air filter fuel map on here with the M4 Street Slayer and kind of see if anything changes. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so the bike is fully warmed up, and I watched a video, oh god, what's the name of the guys? I think it was Man in the Box is their YouTube channel, but they had a video of their self-programming, what they do, and they say that you want to ride for about 20 to 25 minutes, and you're going to want to go through the whole process of your normal riding, whether it's on the track or on the street like I do. So I'm going to ride for about 20 minutes, and we're going to run back to the garage and see what we get as far as results with this K&N air filter. Let's see what we got. And they also say to be aggressive sometimes with the downshifts. Be aggressive and then be gentle with some downshifts. That's a beautiful sight right there. You gotta love just the silhouette of you and your bike. But it already feels like the bike is a lot more responsive with this air filter. I'm just excited to see what the ZFI unit is going to say, and once we put that program in, you know, see how much of a difference it's going to make. Now guys, I do plan on actually taking the bike to get dynoed and to actually get like a professional program. Now if you go on Bazzaz.net, you'll actually see where they have like tuners around your area, and you'll actually see certain ones that have the Bazzaz like dyno tuner. So there's a place up in East Troy, Wisconsin, forget the name offhand, but there's a place in East Troy, Wisconsin that has one of the Bazzaz units. So I'm thinking about contacting them and asking them, you know, how much it would cost for a dyno and a tune, like a professional tune. Just because, you know, you could have an auto tuner on this thing, but it doesn't mean that you're still going to get the correct 100% tune. I mean, it'll get you close, but it won't get you, you know, 100% there. But I can tell you what, the rev matching feels so much better with this K&N air filter. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but it felt like my rev matches were on point. Alright, now let's plug this thing in and see what kind of fuel map we're running now. Alright guys, just got back from my ride and it was a fun one. So now what we're going to do is you're going to come over to this stop, hit the stop button, and now it's going to stop any of the diagnostics it was running. Now what we're going to do is hit retrieve. Then, okay, so now this is the improved map, and wow. So you see all this in the red? That's saying that I need that much more fuel. And then in the green, in the green, it's saying that you're about good. When it starts getting blue, that means it's you need to take that much fuel out. So I'm actually really surprised. Okay, wow. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to hit apply all, and that is going to actually override the current. Let's do K and N filter and save. All right, so now this is going to override the map that was in it. So let's take a look at this map and the other map and see what kind of differences we have. Alright guys, so again, I'm still going to take this to the professional shop and see if they could tune it, but just, you know, to dabble in this yourself, it should get you pretty close to where you need to be. You can also look at some other videos on YouTube, like check out Man in the Box, and maybe I'll even link some of the Bazzaz things. What I didn't like about the Bazzaz videos was they actually showed the bike on a dyno getting tuned with the you know, automatic programmer. So it wasn't really like real life, you know, of just, you know, Joe Schmo out on his bike trying to tune the thing. So we're going to do a run now with the improved map and see if I can feel anything different. But I felt a difference already, but we'll see. I'll tell you what though guys, it would be nice to have Yamaha Z's quick shifter on this bike. I know he's got the Power Commander, you know, line of products, and I have the Bazzaz, and Bazzaz actually makes a quick shifter also, so that might be in the forecast. Alright guys, so what I'm not gonna do is go through that whole windy section that I took through before, because I could already feel the difference that the new program made. But one thing I don't like is it feels like my downshifts aren't as crisp anymore, and it also feels like when I start up the bike it's not getting enough fuel, which I had that issue on the previous program. It's weird. It feels like it's just not getting enough fuel to start with, so I might have to manually go in and change that. But overall, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the K&N filter, and I can't wait to actually get it to the dyno and see, you know, well actually, those felt pretty good. Those downshifts felt pretty good. But I can't wait to get it to, you know, the tuner and see what they can do. And now we're going off-road. So until the next video, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you learned something. If you're thinking about the Bazzaz fuel tuner, I highly recommend it. So until the next video guys, have a good one, get out here and ride safe, don't do what I'm doing, ride on the pavement because this is sketchy. I'll see you later guys, love ya, bye-bye.